What if I tell you something so simple like gratitude can be related to happiness, sleeping better, have a better productive job, and be healing faster? Hi, my name is Susan. I'm a human behavior hacker. Some people hack computers, I hack humans, and this is Coffee with Science. I've been hearing about the word gratitude a lot online, and I didn't completely understand the concept until a couple of people start attacking me. And a friend of mine says, well, do you know Oscar Wilde used to say, like, yeah, I know everything about Oscar Wilde. Remember this, like, yeah, people forgive everything but not success. So I start finding studies saying that when you criticize others publicly or privately, people is going to start putting those negative or favorite things on you. Why? People considering unconsciously or consciously you only see the bad things in others that you have, and you see good things in others that you have too. So I started like always getting deeper. So I started with what is the meaning of gratitude? Gratitude, thankfulness, and gratefulness from the Latin word gratis, meaning pleasing, thankful. It's a feeling of appreciation felt by an or other similar positive response shown by the recipient of kindness, gift, help, favors, or other types of generosity. From telling my neighbors who are over 70, hey, I'm going to the grocery store, you want me to pick something, to going to the pharmacy, you want anything? Hey, I know you're behind your project, can I help you? That is gratitude. And when you help others, you know what? You feel better than the other person who is receiving your gratitude. It's like when you give somebody a like or you comment on a post of someone, how you feel better about yourself for endorsing that person, to make that person feel better because you approaching that person in a way that reaffirm that person. Well, it's crazy how gratitude change you and your brain. You know that? Actually, you have more benefit when you're grateful to somebody else than the other person have. New research is starting to explore how gratitude works to improve your mental health. So I would say start picking your Rolodex and start calling people who make a difference in your life. I do an exercise every day. I want to meet I want to meet 3 people a day, and I want to talk to them for 15 minutes. And I'm going for a walk at the end of the day, and I try to do a walk for an hour and a half, and I take 30 minutes to talk to each of my friends. And the first thing is, like, how you doing? And when they reply to me like, I'm doing great, like, how you doing? Like, how you doing? And at the end of the call, I feel really good because I allow the other person maybe say things that other people would think like criticizing or is bad, because I'm not judgmental basically for what I do for a living. But it's amazing how good you can feel to be grateful for others. So I found 6 benefits that you can have that can relate to gratitude and improve your happiness. Equal grateful equal happiness. First one, do you know that you can increase your own happiness 25% and the other person too? Improve your health, blood pressure, heart rate, immune system, and less pain and ache. So that baggage you have been holding against whoever you holding, let it go, it's killing you. There are studies saying that I haven't have all the studies done, so for the ones who gonna attack me, hello, I own it. But they say that most of the cancers, they can be related to holding grudges to certain things and suffering pain for a lot of time. Actually, some healers talking about that depending the cancer you have or the sickness you have is a direct correlation with the grudge you holding in things. I don't know if it's true or not, but believe me, after I did this study to make this segment, I make sure that I empty my backpack and I put it on the recycle bin and I put it on the outside the car. Somebody take it and take it. I don't want it anymore. Help you sleep better and longer. How many times you wake up in the middle of the night like hating someone or be regretting someone? Well, if you're grateful, it's not gonna happen anymore. Help you socially. You're more helpful, generous, compassionate, more forgiving, outgoing, less lonely or isolated. Do you want to be around people who's grumpy and complaining about other people all the time? Again, people tend to relate that you see in others the same things that you're lacking on. So if you spend more time complaining about other people's situation, people's not going to want to be around you. So when you are grateful for things, you are less lonely. In these times of isolation and pandemic, some people getting lonely is taking a hard turn. So start evaluating if people doesn't get away from you because you are grumpy all the time. Now, business-wise, do you know if you say thank you to a coworker or you say thank you to an employee, people is more productive at work. You increase your productivity. When you say thank you to somebody else or somebody says thank you to you, the productivity increased 50%. So you're not only doing it for yourself, you do it to somebody else. You're helping somebody else to increase the productivity. And you want to know when it's crazy? When a boss is grateful for their people, their team, and their employees, 81% more productivity happen. That is crazy. So many things you do for your employees, and sometimes it's so simple like, hey dude, you did an amazing job. Doesn't need to be a big meeting. You don't need to throw a party to tell somebody they did a great job. Just go and freaking do it. Says, hey, you did a great job. And the last one, make you more resilient, deal better with drama, adversity, suffering, and you can recover quickly from anything happening in your life. And like always, we look to see if we are the only crazy people looking for this research. The video you're gonna see now is not a video that we produce. We're gonna give the credit to the people who did it. It's a long video, it's around 8 minutes, but I would say look at the end so you can understand visually and verbally why gratitude can be healthy for you. My name is Susan. I'm a human behavior hacker, and this was Coffee with Science.
What makes you happy? Having fun? Hanging out with friends? Delicious food? Making money? Well, consider this. Psychologists have scientifically proven that one of the greatest contributing factors to overall happiness in your life is how much gratitude you show. Yeah? Think about that. We thought it might be fun to test out for ourselves. We gathered a selection of volunteers to act as our subjects. First, we gave them a test. They didn't know what we were looking for, but it gave us a pretty good idea of their current level of happiness. We asked them to close their eyes and think of somebody who was really influential in their life, somebody who did something really amazing or important for them. We had them write down as much as they could about why this person was so important. Now, a lot of them thought at this point the experiment was over, until we really put them on the spot and tried to get them to call that person and read what they wrote about them. Thank you, Jessica. We're going to have you call your mother. So who is that right person for you?
Person is my sister, Erica.
We're going to give Erica a call.
Okay.
Who'd you end up picking?
Friend of mine, Craig Ames.
Her name is Dora.
My college accounting instructor.
Really? Mm-hmm. Is this somebody you're still in touch with today?
No, I'm assuming that he's passed on.
That's a
To the
shame.
great beyond.
You up for it?
Yes.
What would you say if we called up Dora?
Oh, we can try, but she lives in Britain.
In Britain?
I don't know her number by heart, dude. This is awful.
That's fine. I don't know my mom's number by heart.
If it's true that those who are going on are looking down on us, maybe he read my chicken scratch.
Hey, sweetheart.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
You got a second? Where you at, in the hotel?
I am. I'm in the hotel. You scared me when you asked if I had a second or something's wrong.
No, I'm on like this little TV show, and they told me to talk about the person that influenced me the most, and I picked you, and they're making me call you. They're making me call you.
Oh, wonderful.
Hi, you've reached Craig. I'm not here right now.
At the tone, please record your message.
Oh, come on.
Hello?
Hi,
Hi.
Erica. It's me.
All right, so I got to read you this paragraph. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Go ahead,
All right.
sweetheart.
All right. The person that influenced me the most would be my mother, Marlo Dawson. She is a single mother of 2. She is a very hard worker and dedicated to her family.
Hey Craig, this is Loie. This is going to be a funny little voicemail, so I hope you enjoy it.
I'm so sorry for calling you at 4 o'clock in the morning.
I have to read this to you, okay? And you can't say anything, or I don't know. You can respond, but I probably will just keep going. Okay?
Is everything okay?
Yes, but I have to read this out loud to you.
The person who has had the biggest impact on my life outside of Jesus Christ, who is responsible for my existence, was my college accounting instructor. He had a joy and enthusiasm for his job like no other teacher I have ever known.
I love her to death, and she keeps me going with positive talk. She is a woman that knows what she wants and won't give up until it is achieved.
Oh, something. I don't know what. I'm about to cry because it's so beautiful. I have to say that's just wonderful.
I first met Craig on an independent feature film set in Whitefish, Montana. I recently have been sending Craig a lot of positive thoughts as he suffered a series of health problems. Despite his medical problems, he's continued to work and take pleasure in the small things in life, like sitting quietly with his wife Janine on the porch.
Erica is my older sister and my best friend. Sometimes it even feels like we are twins. She's my #1 fan and my #1 supporter. She makes me happy because despite all my mistakes and my decisions, she still loves me no matter what.
Your friendship is everything. And you are one of the most important person in my life.
Even when she has a kid and many children, I will love her more than her kids. Okay, maybe not. I will never forget when she flew 3,000 miles at the drop of a phone call to save me from a breakup.
I'm being blessed by having a son like you. I love you.
Bye.
Why did you do this?
I don't know, because they made me do it.
Thank you for picking up. Bye, sweetie.
And then they're like, here, you're gonna write this letter. And then I wrote like this whole long ass letter, which, I like don't write. And then all of a sudden they're like, hey, guess what? Now we're gonna call her and you're gonna read her this letter. And I was like, what the f-?
Before we let them go, we gave our subjects one more happiness test. Now, we mixed up and rephrased the questions so they didn't know they were taking the same test twice. For those who took the time to actually write something down but couldn't make the phone call for whatever reason, we saw happiness increase between 2 and 4%. Good, but not exactly mind-blowing. Now, for those who actually picked up the phone and personally expressed their gratitude, we saw increases between 4 and 19%. So either way, expressing your gratitude will make you a happier person. But you want to know something really interesting? The person who experienced the biggest jump in happiness was the least happy person who walked in the door. What does that mean? That means if you're having a particularly tough time, trying this out will more likely have a greater impact on you.